I'm second to none, subject to nobody. I'm no second-class citizen. I raise my voice to stand my ground.
Tracy Singo is the firstborn child of Mr. Singo and Miss Singo, born at Mukumbani village. I got a post at Valley University of Technology as a lecturer in 2002. I worked at VUT for 12 years as a lecturer. I was even promoted to be a senior lecturer because I was busy with my PhD at that time, PhD in chemistry. When this whole shooting came about, for me, it was staged as a house robbery. I mean, in a home where there's a father and a mother, and then they target a mother, a weaker vessel, then it raises eyebrows. Then the three guys came into my house with a gun. I was sitting there at home with my ex-husband. And when those guys came in, they took me to the bathroom. They requested me to kneel down. That's when they started pointing the gun on my head. We started wrestling when the guy was asking the center of my head. Then I said, so he was like asking, is this the center of your head? I said, yes. He was asking, I will shoot. Then I was saying, yes, I will shoot. He said, yes. Then he shot me. They left me there to die. Thereafter, when I was lying down, I heard my husband calling my daughter to go check the guy outside, to also check on me. Then that's when she went out to this guy who was staying in my outside room. Then he came and then called a friend of mine who came with the paramedics. That's how I got help. My doctor told me that it is in my best interest to leave the bullet in the head, because if they tamper with it, it's going to cause brain damage. Now in my 12th years of living with this bullet, I struggle to sleep on my right side, because when I sleep on it, it's like the whole brain is falling. So I have to use my left side to sleep. So I've been doing that for almost 12 years. It has affected me because I was about to complete my PhD studies. It has affected me because ever since this thing, after 6 years of working, I was certified medical unfit because I was no longer able to cope with the pressures of work. So I had to leave my work, and now I'm just here at home. I was married to a pastor. We had a ministry. We launched the ministry in 2007. When this whole shooting came about, and he was nowhere to be found, it shocked me because as a pastor, he was nowhere to be found. After the shooting, I used to come to the hospital, and that's when I last saw him at the hospital. Because when I came out of the hospital, he was nowhere at home. He had moved out to stay with his friends. 2010, I decided, no, I can't live being married to somebody who's not there. I lodged the divorce. He never showed up during the divorce hearing. Till today, he has never contacted me. We've never spoken.
Perpetrators as well need some help, because we will talk about a perpetrator whose parent abused him or her. You find that at the end of the day, you are talking about someone who is a perpetrator, but in their childhood, they grew up being beaten.
So we cannot leave the children to just grow on their own. We need to teach them the values and principles of valuing life.
Institutions have strived to say, let there be knowledge of what gender-based violence is. But at the same time, to the root of this problem is, are we teaching our children from home? Because this should be a collective effort.
You know, if you find yourself in a situation, it starts with you. As much as we realize that we cannot control everything that other people do to us, but we can control how we respond. In other words, we need to have a good attitude towards life.